Today we'll discuss about an activity which we use to study the refraction of light through a glass prism. So what are the things you need for it? You need the scale, the protector, thumb pins, 4 thumb pins, 2 or 4, eraser, pencil and paper pins, and a prism, of course, right? So in order to start this activity, prism is this thing, this object, transparent object, right? It has 3 rectangular surfaces and 2 triangular bases. So I have to place this, I have to fix the white sheet first on the drawing board, right, with thumb pins such that it does not displace. Now place the prism in such a manner so that one of the rectangular side is towards you, the base is on the sheet, triangular base is on the sheet, right? Once you have placed the prism on the sheet, now you have to mark the boundary of this prism this way with pencil. Mark the boundary of the prism, right? Once the this boundary is marked, don't disturb the prism. Now the next step is taking 2 paper pins and fixing them on one side of the prism towards this side, you know, the second rectangular side, in such a manner such that the line joining these 2 pins makes an acute angle with the surface of the prism, this face of the prism, right? So these 2 pins are once fixed. Now you go to the other side of the prism, third side, rectangular side of the prism, and see these 2 fixed pins through the glass prism. You will find these pins, these are visible to us from this side. Now close one of your eye and try to fix the 3rd and 4th pin such a way so that this 3rd pin, along with the reflection of these 2 pins through the prism, they are in straight line. Now take the 4th pin and fix it again in front of this 3rd pin such that now all the 4 pins through prism appear to be in a straight line, right? So this is the final arrangement. I hope it is clear to you. This is this, right? So these 4 pins, their feet are in the straight line. Okay, now the next step is take pencil in your hands and mark the positions of the pins. Let's take them as pin P and pin Q. Remove them, and on other side remove the pin and mark the place as pin R and pin S, right? Remove the prism. The next step is, now you're going to join these pinpoints P and Q with the side of the prism, the boundary of the prism you already have drawn. So you can define the boundary later. So these 2 points are then joining with the side of the prism, right? This you can define. And these R and S pinpoints are also to be taken in a line and join the line with the side, the other side of the prism. So this is our final path of the light ray. Now the light ray through the prism mark these 2 points where these 2 lines are touching the prism at its boundaries, join them. This is the path of light ray passing through the prism. Refraction, change in direction of light passing through prism to this side. Okay, so incident ray, this is known as incident ray, right? And the ray within the prism is refracted. I may call it as a refracted ray. And the ray which comes out, emerges out of the prism is an emergent ray. Okay, now take your protector, right, and just check that draw the normal at the point of incidence on one side. This is normal at the point of incidence. Place your protector in such a manner and take this, mark this 90-degree angle here, and also you can mark this, measure this angle like this: 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48 degrees. So this angle will be 48 degree between the normal and the incident ray. So I'll draw the normal first. This is normal. This angle is angle of incidence, so I can measure it and writing its value here. Okay, so this is angle of incidence, and this angle between the normal and the refracted ray is angle of refraction. Okay, and now take your scale. extend this incident ray. If we had not taken the prism, suppose the path of the light ray would be this. So this is the original path of the light ray, but due to prism, it deviated from its path. So this is the actual path of the light ray. Now when you extend this emergent ray also backward, these two rays, the emergent ray and extended incident ray, they meet at an angle. This angle is called angle of deviation. This is called angle of deviation, right? And if I take again the protector on the other side, and at the point of emergence, I want to draw a normal 90-degree angle. Mark it again like this. Then take your scale, draw this normal at the point of incidence, this normal. Then this angle will be angle of emergence. So we may verify now angle of incidence plus angle of emergence is equal to angle of deviation plus angle of prism. Now what is angle of prism? Angle of prism is the angle at which two rectangular sides of the prism they are inclined. Okay, so this angle, this angle, this angle, these are actually the angle of prism, but we take here this angle is angle of prism, which is in front of the baseline. Okay, right? Thank you.